Okay, what we have is a fabric that's made out of 100% recycled fibers, waste fibers from the textile manufacturing industry. And the way they're configured into a fabric, they have the unique ability to take oils out of flowing waters. And I'll show you how easily it works. You can see we have plenty of oil and oil sheen already in this water. What I'll do is I'll take some of this Pennzoil 2050 weight motor oil. We'll make it an oil spill. So we've got plenty of oil in there. Okay. Yeah. Now we'll shake it up a little bit. Okay, so just that quick, everybody wants to clean up the environment. It can be done very simply and easily. We went from this to this, just by passing the oily water through the fabric. It's retained in the fabric, and here's the neat thing about it. We tried to make this a totally green product. Okay. It's made from waste. You can centrifuge this, you can launder it like any other fabric, you can recover the oils from the fabric and reuse it over and over again. When you're really sick of looking at it, you can take it and send it off for waste to energy incineration. It has a higher BTU per pound value than coal. So it's made from waste, used to clean up the environment, it's reusable, and it's a fuel. Doesn't get any greener than that.
What precisely is it made from?
It's made from primarily polyester with a blend of rayon, nylon, some cotton, minimal amount of cotton in it, but it's primarily polyester. And then the unique thing about it, what makes the oils recoverable is the oils are adsorbed, that's with a D, adsorbed to the surface of the fabric fibers as opposed to absorbed into the fabric fibers. So since they're on the surface, they can be physically removed and recovered.
Are you using like recycled fabrics or things like that? Is that where this is coming from?
Mainly from the textile manufacturing industry. Whenever you're manufacturing textiles, you have waste, trimmings, mistakes.
What happens with the oil? Where does that go? Like once you've separated the oil back out from the cloth and you got the cloth again, where does the oil go?
So ultimately, the oils, if you recover it, you can reprocess them. You can actually send it out like to a uniform supply, a commercial laundry that cleans shop uniforms, and clean it like you would any other fabric, and then reprocess it and reuse it. And the beauty of it, I mean, we're looking for things that are fuel. This has a higher BTU per pound value than coal and less than 1% ash. So it's a win situation from start to finish from a green product standpoint.
So most of your clients, who are they?
Puget Sound Energy. We just recently sent some products over to, are you from Canada? Okay, well we sent some products out to an oil spill out in Quebec that was migrating towards the St. Lawrence River, and they're using them out there. We used them on Crystal Mountain, that's a ski resort down in Washington State. They had an 18,000 gallon oil spill there, and the oil was running out underneath the snow down into the creeks. And this is what they use for the first response cleanup, because it's a real bear to try to get oil out of snow. And obviously we can do it fairly easily here.
So this technology then is not just, it's not a homegrown secret. You're not just keeping it in Washington State. This stuff is making its way out and around the world.
Well, I have a distributor over in Nigeria that uses it for doing tank cleanings in that part of the world when the political unrest is such that he can function. Yeah, it's pretty much all over. I have it in Australia, and it's catching on. It's a little bit more expensive than the white polypropylene that they've been using for 40 years that hasn't worked to clean up the environment. But now people are more willing to pay just a little bit more to get the job done. So.
And maybe a little bit more expensive, as you say, but given the number of times you can reuse it, does it end up paying for itself over the long run?
Definitely. But it's a matter of changing people's mindset from what they're so used to using that hasn't really worked. It's kind of like a token effort as opposed to the real thing that's actually going to do the job. And this can do it.